Halloween this next coming weeks, and so we're going to do some Halloween stuff today. If you remember last year, we did a song called the Halloween Stomp when it talked about put your hands in the air, clap, clap, shake them everywhere, turn around on the spot, dance around like a robot, step to the left, step to the right, swing your hips side to side, stomp, stomp, stomp. It's the Halloween stomp. Stomp, 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 do the Halloween stomp. And whenever we do that, that's our refrain, which means we do it over and over. Stomp, 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 do the Halloween stomp. Stomp, 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 do the Halloween stomp. Let's try that one more time. Put your hands in the air, clap, clap, shake them everywhere. Then we turn around on the spot. Walk around like a robot. Can you be a robot? Step to the left, step to the right. Swing your hips side to side. Stomp, 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 do the Halloween stomp. Stomp, 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 do the Halloween stomp. And then you're going to, if you remember, I think you'll remember this when you see it. There are a lot of different people dressed up in Halloween costumes. And sometimes they'll say, fly in the air like a Superman, and so you have to do whatever they do. They might talk about being an army guy, and you go hop, 2, 3, 4. They might be a karate guy, and you have to go chop, chop, chop. Or you might be a princess, and you say, "I'm a dancing princess." Even if you're a boy, you say that. Okay. Then sometimes you have to be a werewolf, and it says, wiggle, wiggle, do the werewolf wiggle, 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 wiggle. Do the spider. You have to a skeleton jiggle, so you have to pretend like you're a skeleton, and your bones are kind of bouncing around. Then you're a spider, and you walk like a spider. Another one talks about you're a witch, and you're stirring your big pot of soup. Okay, and then it says something about being Cinderella, who lost one shoe, so you have to bounce on one foot because she doesn't have a shoe. Boing, boing, boing. And a conga, you know what a conga, da, 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 da. That's a conga. So somebody says you have to be in a conga line. So every once in a while, new Halloween costumes pop up, and people on the movie tell you something new, a new action that you have to do. I think you'll remember it from last year. It's really fun. And the refrain part that we always go back to is put your hands in the air, clap, clap, shake them everywhere. I think you'll remember it. Hang on, and I'm going to turn it on for you.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. Let's do the Halloween. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Halloween. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Halloween. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Let's do the Halloween stomp. Do the flying Superman. Do the marching soldier. Do the prancing princess. I'm a prancing princess. Do the slicing ninja.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Put your hands
in the air, clap, clap, shake them, turn around, walk like a robot, step to the left, step to the right. Here comes our stomp. Stomp, stomp, 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 stomp.
Do the werewolf wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Do the skeleton jiggle.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Do the trick or treat conga.
Trick or treat conga.
Do the creeping tarantula.
Here's your spider. Hand in the air.
Put your hands in the air.
Clap, clap.
Shake them everywhere.
Turn around.
Turn around on the spot.
Walk around like a robot. Step to the left. Step to the right.
Swing your hips.
Stomp. Here we go. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Do the Halloween stomp.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Let's do the Halloween.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Halloween.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Halloween.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Let's do the Halloween.
Here's our witch's soup.
Do the starring witch, mixing her brew. Do the hopping Cinderella, who has just one shoe.
Boing, boing, boing.
Put your hands in the air.
Clap, clap.
Shake them everywhere.
Turn around.
On the spot.
Robot. Step to the left, step to the right.
Swing your hips side to side.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Do the Halloween stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Do the Halloween stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Do the Halloween stomp. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Do the Halloween stomp. Stomp.
Okay. It's kind of a fun Halloween thingy. Now, there's one worksheet that I'm going to be passing out to you this week. And next week is a short week because we have MEA. So officially, there's no school on Thursday and Friday. So maybe your mom will say you could take a break and you don't have to do schoolwork. My guess is there won't be as much schoolwork for you. I think Mrs. Esselman probably won't give you very much homework. But I'm going to give you one thing. And it's one worksheet. We've been talking about different rhythms. And this is a worksheet talking about harvest rhythms, where lots of things that you might see in the fall. And it looks like this. And what it is, I'm going to be sending it to you. And what it is, it's different rows of different foods that you might see in the fall. And this is an apple right here. And if you think of apple, there's two parts to the word apple. Apple, apple. And so that fits really well with 2/8 notes, our TT. So what you're going to do is you are going to take a pencil, and every single apple, you're going to draw 2/8 notes, draw another 2/8 notes in there. 2/8. I did the example for you here. 2/8 notes in all of these apples. And you say apple, 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 apple. Or you can say T, 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 T. And you need to count how many beats are at the end of theirs. So you're going to count how many boxes there are, and you put that number in there. Then this next one is corn, and that's just one beat. Corn, just one part or one syllable to that word. So you're just going to draw over the top of it, or you can draw down here in this little empty spot. You can draw a little quarter note down here because that's a ta. That's what we say when there's only one sound to the beat, or one sound to the beat. Ta, 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 ta. So you're going to put a little quarter note in each of these boxes, and then you're going to count how many quarter notes were there. Write the number in there. These are carrots. Carrot, carrot. There's two parts to that word. So I would put 2/8 notes in each box by each carrot because it takes there's two parts to that word, and those are TTs, and you count those. This is flower, flower, flower. Again, you're going to either inside that little circle, it's kind of tiny, or underneath it, draw 2/8 notes. They're TTs because you say there's two parts to that word, flower, 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 flower. So practice with these rhythms and then write how many you see. And in the back, this is what it looks like when you use the real letters. There are the real notes. This is a quarter note. You're going to put a number 1 underneath each of these. Again, you're going to count them. This would be a ta, 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 ta. We're doing a lot of rhythm this fall. You're going to count them and write however many beats you see there. These are TTs, and TTs, if you put two of them together, that equals 1 because they go faster, right? TT. And so that's still one beat. So you'll put a number 1 underneath there. Half notes, this would be, we say ta, ta. Each of these take 2 beats. You're going to put a little number 2 underneath those. And this is a tricky one. We haven't talked about this much. Each of these is one little 1/8 note. And when you see, I'm going to write this on the board real quick. When you see 2 of them right next to each other, when you've seen me draw 2 of them right next to each other, they look like this. Looks like a quarter note. Draw a circle, color, and color. But when there's 2 of them next to each other, we put a little line on top of them. And that totals 1 beat. They're TTs or run-runs. And so they go faster than a ta or a quarter note. When you only see one by themselves, it looks like this. It's like a quarter note. Draw a circle, color it in, add a stem for a quarter note. But they have a little flag on the end of it. And if these weren't right next to each other and they weren't connected, they would look like this. But when you put 2 of them together, you kind of connect the top of the 2 strings. So when you see this on a worksheet, it's going to take 2 of these down here, 2 of these together make 1 beat. two of these together make one beat. It's a little bit more confusing because we usually see them when they look like this. These are TTs. This is a T T T T T T T T. But when they're by themselves and they're not touching on top, they kind of have a little flag on the little end of it. So this is your worksheet for next week. It isn't very long. There's the harvest food on one side, and then the rhythm, the notes values on the other side. So have a great week. Probably take a little bit of a break. Won't have as much homework as normal, and we'll see you again. Bye.